What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So today I want to talk about Golden Emerald because we're finally able to unlock the camo within Tournament Season 5. So as of right now, this is the 5th tournament camo that we have received so far in the history of this entire game. First one was Red Sprite, second one was Glacial Ripple, third was Polychromatic, and the fourth one was Blistering Magma. And this one, of course, is the current day one that we have. So the seasonal camos have been kind of like going through a pattern. Of course, like the first one was parallax slash animated camo. Then we had just a purely animated camo, then another parallax, and then another animated camo. And now we're kind of back to a parallax. But the thing is that this time the parallax effect isn't really as noticeable as it would be if you were using polychromatic or even ether crystal. I did ask around to see what this actually was because again, it's very hard to tell, and the leaks were kind of like, you know, they were very low quality, so you couldn't really see for sure whether or not it was animated or it was a parallax camo. And I got like a lot of different answers. I got some that said that it was a parallax camo, there were some that said that it was an animated camo. And in some ways it's kind of neither. I would say it kind of leans more towards the parallax, but again, you can't really notice it that much because of all the etchings and all the different designs around this gun. The best way I could describe this type of camo would probably be an etching camo or maybe a glowing camo, because I've noticed in dark areas in the map you would see this thing glow pretty well, and it looks really nice. And I could also call this an etching camo, like I said. It does have a lot of pretty unique swirls around there. You can't really notice it that much if you're zoomed out, but like if you're aiming in, you could probably see it. It's basically it's camouflaged with like just the green design, so it's kind of hard to see, but it's very, you know, it's very well designed. I would say this camo looks kind of close to the weaponized 115. I know like it doesn't have like all those different, you know, iron sight textures and everything that would like in Black Ops 2 or even 3, but given its greenish design, this would probably pass for a weaponized 115. And keep in mind, like every iteration was kind of different. I think the worst one was like in Black Ops 3, but you know, if you played Black Ops 4 and you see the weaponized 115 from that game, it is, they tried to keep it like it was in Black Ops 2, but they kind of failed miserably. But yeah, like really any green camo like this would be close to weaponized 115. And I wouldn't have it wouldn't have like been a huge deal if they put this as a zombies completionist. However, a lot of people didn't really think that this camo would be that good, but I'm starting to kind of grow, like it's starting to grow on me a little bit. I've started using it on like weapons such as the DRH, the AS Val, just basically my favorite weapons in general. And overall, it hasn't really disappointed me at all. It kind of works like the inverse of like maybe polychromatic. So you'll notice that polychromatic, it looks really good in the menus, but when you go in game, it kind of sucks. But it's kind of like the opposite with this one. Like it sucks in the menus, but it looks really good in game. I think that's why a lot of people, at least in face value, didn't really see this as a worthwhile camo to grind. But I noticed that there's a lot of people using it in the tournament modes. And I know you could easily say that, oh, they're only using it because, I mean, they just got the camo. Yeah, but it's not to say that they're going to use it for like forever. But I think they're kind of enjoying it, to be honest. Of course, I wasn't really expecting it to be the absolute best camo in the game or anything like that. I was actually hoping that it would be a lot more, I guess, ether crystal related, but with gold parts on it. Maybe like a green version of ether crystal, because that's the way I could like somewhat, I guess, picture emerald. You know, whenever you think of like all the types of jewelry like garnet, diamond, emerald, or crystal or whatever, you would kind of like expect it to look more, I guess, crystallized. But I didn't expect it to look like this. But and it's not like a letdown or anything, but yeah, it caught me by surprise. Usually most camos are not really that predictable, with the exception of like mainly just, I think, Blistering Magma, and that's mainly because in most test servers now that they release, they usually kind of like hold off on the final design until like the update is fully out. And I noticed that a lot. I mean, you can never really see the seasonal camos, or I guess the new one, whenever there is a new test server. So we have to do a little bit more waiting in order to actually see it, or at least if one of the versions gets the update first. But anyways, that's my review on the Golden Emerald. It's an alright camo. It's not the, I would say it's probably better than Blistering Magma in my personal opinion. I know it's not animated or anything like that, but it looks very elegant, looks very well designed, and I love the glow and everything, and yeah. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and also let me know whether or not you guys want me to make a top 5 tournament camo, I guess, list. But yeah, anyways, have a good night.